All right. I think it's working now. Cool. Hello, little cart. Don't recognize don't recognize you. You look like a newcomer. Welcome. Welcome. Oh boy, how about that? How about that election, huh? Oh man. I am I am not. Nah, this is wild. So I've been like, ugh, I've been just so exhausted this last day or two. I've been kind of wanted to start earlier, but then I was just so tired. I just took a nap. But we're here now. Elections. Am I right? Very right. Um, I don't know why. All right. It's just been, yeah. This is a close one. So, well, let's open NBC. NBC's got a more finer thing than Google does. Bernie would have won Nevada by now. Probably right. Is the chat showing up on stream? Oh, look good. Looks like it is. I was having issues with that before, but it looks fine now. Oh man. He won Nevada. He won Nevada in the primaries. He probably would have won by now. But I don't know if, well, I don't know if he would have won with all these others. All right, here we are. NBC News. It still says Arizona too close to call, but nah, some others are called. Google's called it. Others have called it. Google's using Associated Press, NBC. Yeah, Arizona's Arizona's got it to Biden. Let's be real. Oh, they've updated the count in Nevada. When I last looked a couple hours ago, the difference was about 8,000 with Biden lead. Now it's about, oh, that's about 11,000. That's pretty good. That's good. That's good. That's good. Looking on here, though, it's no, it's not. It's the same. Don't doubt myself, Zach. Don't doubt my math. I'm always right. It's still close. That's still within 1%, but the gap's widened a little bit since a few hours ago. Let's see, Las Vegas, 85% reporting. I don't see the Vegas in Clark. Yeah, I don't see Clark County around Vegas changing any. That's probably gonna. What are the others at? Thinking 86, but nobody lives there. Nye, 87, 90, 88. Yeah, these others aren't a lot of people. And nobody lives in Nevada. This huge block of land right here doesn't even have 1,000 votes cast. Man. That one, it's only 20,000. It's not a lot. It's close, but I think I would put the odds of Vegas. I think it's probably fair to say it's going Biden. I don't know. It could still happen the other way. I came into this, low expectations, but it's like it looks pretty good. I put it 80% Biden gets Nevada. Biden only needs Nevada. Trump needs Pennsylvania, North Carolina, Nevada, and Georgia. Oh yeah. At the moment it's at right now. Let's go back. The moment it's out right now. I'm looking. Let's not look at NBC. Because Associated Press has called Arizona. Everyone else has called Arizona. NBC hasn't for some reason. The way it's at right now, 270 to win. Biden's at 264. So we need 6 more. And 4 states not called: Nevada, Pennsylvania, North Carolina, Georgia. Any one of these would put them over 270. Oh boy. You need 6 more. Nevada has 6 exactly. And Pennsylvania 20, North Carolina 15, Georgia 16. Oof. Oof. Very, very close. What are the other numbers at? These gaps were surprising too. Oh man, the gap in Pennsylvania is closing. Yeah, I forgot about this yesterday, but Pennsylvania has a special rule for whatever reason where they count mail-in ballots last. I don't know why that is. Like my state started counting them as soon as you turned them in. I don't know why. Pennsylvania is different, but whatever. Some states gotta act like they're special for whatever reason. Anyway, mail-in votes have been leaning towards Biden because, because of the coronavirus. The Republicans still think it's real, it seems. But the gap in Pennsylvania, Trump's 3,228,000 to Biden's 3,113,000. Ooh, that's still a sizable gap, but I don't know. That might. I'm still saying this one's gonna go to Trump, but it's gonna be close. It's gonna be close. This is already a hell of a lot closer than Clinton's was. Yeah, Philadelphia is only 80%, but holy shit. Joe Biden, 488,000 to Trump's 116,000. Holy shit. It's, oh my God. Oh, oof. Biden with 80% of the vote in this county, in Philadelphia County. Trump with 19%. Oh, that's 4 times as much. Wow. Yeah. Only 80%. Ooh, that might make it up. It'll be close, but that might do it. And people were talking Georgia. Oh man, Georgia's close too. Georgia's count, shit, 0.3% difference. Oh man. 2,435 to 2,421. It's only 14,000. Shit, man, that's really close. This could go. I would say Trump wins it, but it would be close. Damn. Whew. Very close. Could go either way. Asia's been doing mail-in ballots for years. It's pretty normal there. Oh yeah, like, personally, all of my every time I've voted, it's always been mail-in ballots. So it's like 8 years now, but they've been doing it since before I was born. It's not all we don't all do mail-in ballots in Arizona. Some states are entirely mail-in, but in Arizona, it's like some states are entirely mail-in. Some states you gotta request it, and you have to be like Texas. Oh, you have to be a senior, or you have to prove you got Social Security or something to get a mail-in ballot. Arizona is like, nah, you just have to request it, and anyone can do it. Hey, how about that? When you don't suppress the vote, you don't vote Republican. How about that? Off topic, but what do I think about Destiny right now? What is he doing? I'm over Destiny. He's a narcissistic psychopath. I lost all respect for him quite a while ago. Has he done something else I should care about? Nothing should be called until it's actually for sure. Yup. We'll see. I fully expected to like wake up and it's like, oh, they all flipped Trump. It's over. It's over. We're all gonna die. But I don't know. It's really close. Let's see. Mail-in ballots lean towards Biden. Yes, they have been. For instance, they say Texas is called, yet there's 2 million votes to report. The thing about that. Let me pull up Texas. Let me see what it looks like. This is like a thing with statistics. Now, I took statistics in college, so I think I know what I'm talking about. But so you get these numbers relatively early on, but relatively early on, it could still go like one way or the other. But when you have a large enough sample size, you generally have a pretty good idea of the ratio or proportion of which candidate is going to be coming out on top with a large enough sample size. Generally, once you get into the millions, the more you count votes. When you're counting votes, generally, once you start getting into the millions that have already been tallied, the ratio of leader, the ratio of which one's leading, it doesn't really change a lot. You usually only expect, like, there's been a few upsets, but normally it doesn't change a lot, and it's normally within only 1 or 2 percentage points of a difference. Now, doesn't always happen, but statistically speaking, it's usually how it goes. Like, if I were to take a coin and flip it, there's 2 options, heads or tails, right? Statistically speaking, it's not very likely for me to get heads 10 times in a row. Doesn't mean it won't happen, but it's usually fair to say it'll be 50-50. Once you recognize the pattern, it generally sticks with it. Yeah, this is terrifying. I hope people don't riot. Well, I was concerned some were going to try it. Some Trump people were going to try it here in Maricopa County last night. It didn't happen, but oh man, they were gathering up outside the counting center. If Trump wins, blah blah blah, will it come down to that? Hold on. If Trump wins Pennsylvania, North Carolina, and Georgia, he will have 268, and it comes down to Nevada. But if Biden wins, will he be able to take the results to the Supreme Court like Bush did in 2000 and win? It depends on quite exactly how it turns out. So what happened in 2000 with Bush? It came down to Florida, and like the difference in votes in Florida was like 20 something, like not in the thousands, but like really really small. And they were doing a recount, and it was taking. It took like a week or two, and Bush's campaign sued, and the Supreme Court stopped the recount. That was what happened. Now Trump may be able to sue, but in some of these states, it's like the victory. If it's a victory in the thousands, it's not as close as it was in 2000 with Florida. Like, I think he mentioned something about Wisconsin. Let me look at Wisconsin. Yeah, Wisconsin and Michigan. The lead in Michigan. Oh, beautiful. Detroit came through for us. The lead in Michigan is like 150,000. The lead in Wisconsin is about 20,000. No way. See, Michigan, 100,000. No way. No way that's going to come out in his favor. Wisconsin, 20,000. It's closer, but that's pretty. That lead's just too much. He can try, but I don't see it even getting to the Supreme Court, to be honest. Unless it's like, it's gotta be even. It's gotta be like, there are rules on it. I think it varies on state by state, but it's gotta be within a certain margin to even trigger a recount. And from what we're seeing so far, these margins they're close, but they're not that close. Usually recounts only happen with usually there's nothing usual about it this year, but usually recounts only happen within smaller local races. Because it's less, it's more likely to go, less people more likely to be neck and neck like that. U.S. needs a federal election commission. It's insane. States have different rules in elections. Hey, man. I'm not the one who designed this. We're still using the same system that was designed in 1780. It hasn't, everything else has just kind of been tacked on to it. Like using scrap metal and chewing gum. No one's like designed a new one from the ground up yet. I read a thing that like the nation with like the oldest existing constitution is the United States, because every other country like goes through a process of like re-ratifying their constitution, and the United States has never done that. We just keep tacking on. We would tack on amendments, but that's it. We would never rewrite and re-ratify the original document. That's something other countries do. Is it's like their Senate rewrites it and re-ratifies it. I don't know if that's what we should do, but Bernie would have won by now. I don't know. Maybe. I worry if he got the nomination, the Democratic Party might try to sabotage him. Very real possibility, but I don't know. At any rate, it's supposition. There's no way of really knowing how that would have worked. Ugh. Is there any news? Trump campaign announces Nevada suit, refuses to offer evidence. That'll go well. Yeah. Let's see. Live blog, NBC News. The Trump campaign said Thursday they are filing a lawsuit in federal court in Nevada on Thursday, asking the judge to stop counting ballots due to thousands of illegal ballots. You're definitely not a sore loser. Former acting director of National Intelligence Rick Grenell addressed reporters at a press conference claiming that the campaign was not being allowed to observe the process. Ballots are not automatically legal votes until they are checked, and we are not being allowed to check. What do you bet he's misrepresenting something here? It is election officials, not campaigns, that verify voters' ballots. Hey, how about that? Both Republican and Democratic poll watchers are observing ballot counting in Nevada. MSNBC reporter Jacob Soboroff pressed Grenell for evidence. Watch what happened next. Uh-oh. When you put it like that, I wonder what's gonna happen. Alright. Give me something good.
Right now in Nevada, Joe Biden holding on to a slim lead there. Jacob Soboroff has made his way to Las Vegas. He is following the vote count there in Clark County. What are you hearing from officials, Jacob?
We'll make sure that we continue the pressure.
Actually, you're looking at behind me. That's Matt Schlapp. That's Rick Grenell. Come with me, the former DNI. Come with me. This is the Trump campaign press conference. Oops, sorry, kids. Come this way. Hey, Rick Grenell, we're live on MSNBC right now. Can you talk about the evidence you're claiming?
Oh, shit. He's just going after the guy. Oh, I gotta see this.
Come this way. Hey, Rick Grenell, we're live on MSNBC right now. Can you talk about the evidence you're claiming thousands of illegitimate votes here in Nevada? What's the evidence?
You should go in and ask the...
Did you see that? Hold on, guys, real quick. He's got Trump on his arm, on his jacket. Oh, no. Oh, yeah, modern day Schwarzenegger.
Votes here in Nevada. What's the evidence?
You should go in and ask the question of the Clark County,
No.
which you haven't done yet.
You guys just made the claim. No, in fact, you also said there's no election observers. There's Democratic and Republican election observers inside, Mr. Grenell. Former DNI Grenell, acting DNI. Where's the evidence of the fraud? You haven't presented any evidence of fraud.
Where's the evidence?
They've presented no evidence of fraud, Craig. So we're live on MSNBC. You've said thousands of illegitimate ballots. Thousands of illegitimate ballots. Where are they? Where's the Matt Schlapp? Where are the illegitimate ballots? Where are the illegitimate ballots?
Fox News sucks.
So thousands of illegitimate ballots is what they're alleging. They've presented literally.
Some assholes repeating Fox News, CNN sucks. This isn't either of them.
No evidence of that, and they're saying go to the county here to ask them of that. We know for a fact there are Democratic and Republican election observers inside. Careful behind you there. And the reality is, Craig, what they have said here is supported by virtually no facts. From what we have seen on the ground here, inside this facility, there is observation happening. I spoke to an election observer this morning, and they have now said they are filing in federal court.
This person has a sign, "Losers trying to steal election." I have no idea who they're affiliated with. This could be either side right now.
Lawsuit to stop counting of ballots. They didn't say all ballots. They said stop the counting of improper ballots. So at the end of the day, we're going to need to see, as a matter of fact, what the language in that lawsuit says. They had the former Attorney General of this state, Laxalt, out here as well. And you just saw former acting DNI Grinnell, Matt Schlapp, very familiar names out here in Nevada and across the country. But again, presented without evidence, allegations of fraud here on the ground in Nevada as the count continues inside, and the vote margin is 8,000 votes at this point, when we expect a new dump of votes in just a little bit.
Oh, that was insane.
The appellate court just issued an order.
Stop. That was insane. Man, that guy is like, I'm gonna walk right through this crowd of people. They might try to stab me. I don't care. I got respect for that. Oh man. That was like 7 minutes ago. Holy shit. Okay, no, that's like an hour ago. This was just posted up there. Nevada's an hour behind daylight savings times. Oh boy. Worst democracy, yikes. Yeah. This is ridiculous. We just made a crazy fucking Calvin ball of an election. All right, what else is going on here? That was kind of funny that guy was like, that. Not the reporter, the guy he was talking to was just like hostile, immediately hostile to him. It's like, you save ballots, there are fraudulent ballots. Do you have any evidence of this? You should go report on this. Maybe you should go. Fox News sucks. All right. Now. All right. We gotta look. Is Trump having a normal one yet? Holy shit, it's happening again. Whoops. Look at this. He's tweeting stuff and immediately ding, ding. This is misleading. This is misleading. I guess Twitter's finally decided they're gonna take a side. That's nice. They're not gonna ban him like now, because that would Streisand affect them if they did that right now. What's the first thing? What do you got? Stop the fraud. Hey, stop the fraud. This would be a good campaign. This would be a good campaign slogan if we're running against a future Trump Republicans. Hold on, does the oops. Hold up. I want to see if that was not what I wanted to do. I want to look and see if the chat blocks this. Not quite. Okay. Well, what's the next one? All of the recent Biden claimed states will be legally challenged by us for voter fraud and state election fraud. Plenty of proof. Just check out the media. We will win. America first. Wow, America first is what that's what the American Nazi Party used, like back in like the 1920s and 30s. It is. before we went to war with them? Oh, jeez. Big legal win in Pennsylvania. Stop the count. Jobless claims dipped to 751,000, lowest since March. Yeah. No question Trump would have won Nevada convincingly without mail-in voting. Okay. He said this on Tucker Carlson. That's nice. What's this one? Any vote that came in after Election Day will not be counted. Okay. You think this might be completely made up bullshit on his part? Think he wants to say that? These votes, they're coming in. Where are they coming from? Who knows? They're just finding boxes of Biden votes. And it's like, no, man, we've got fucking millions to count. It's gonna take some time. Stop the count. Well, if we stop the count right now, you're gonna lose. Oh, man. Detroit absentee ballot counting chaos blocked windows and observers. Yeah, they were blocking the windows because there's a bunch of fucking nut jobs outside. There's actual press and actual the actual people are counting the stuff and observing it. You don't get random assholes to do it. Oops. Okay. That was yesterday. So, new day. He's woken up 3 hours ago. Alright. I was hoping for more. I was hoping for more tweets, if I'm being honest. After election day thing is true in Georgia. Mail-in ballots posted on Sunday arrived on Wednesday. By law, did not count. Ah, well, that's different. There is a time frame you got to get it through. That is why he's been trying to fuck up the post office. Isn't there privacy? Maybe a stupid question. Well, there is. That's why you don't have fucking random people come in to count the votes. But sometimes I did see there was some news report I saw a few years ago where they're talking about different ways your ballot might get invalidated, and sometimes people turn in ballots and they don't fill anything out and they just draw scribbles all over the page, and it's like, well, what's this one gonna do? And it's like, that happens. People, there's thousands of ballots every year that are just like that. Just some people just don't want to fill it out and just put whatever dumb bullshit on there. And some people actually just write Jesus Christ on the ballots. And it's like, all right, we'll put that in. Is there anything looking for more news. Big jump for Biden in Philadelphia suburbs. It's not surprising. Yeah, I saw something that they were calling California almost immediately after they started. This is evidence of fraud. And then you look at the California votes. 7,800,000 to 3,900,000. That's twice as much. I think we knew which way it was gonna go. You can't have a lead in the 3 million. A lead in the 3 million, man. That's pretty obvious. in Nevada, you can generally vote for none of these candidates. That blows my mind. What, like a none of the above option? Like it's a box that says none of the above. You could just not. In every other state, you could just like not vote for that particular one. How's Kanye's campaign doing? Have they conceded yet? Kanye's campaign. What? What campaign? Let's refresh this page. What's up? Nope, nothing. Who else? I'm gonna look at some of these other people. Look at some of their Twitter pages, see who's like malding, who's freaking out. Hold on, is Vosh
So let's start
streaming?
filling in.
He is. He's streaming an hour earlier. Fuck you, Vosh. I'm not stopping now. You think PA will go blue? Not really sure. Could go either way. I'm leaning towards it being Trump, but it could go either way. Because of the count, because Pennsylvania counts mail-in ballots last for some reason. And it's not just mail-in ballots last. Mail-in ballots lean Biden, and there's a hell of a lot more ballots in the big cities, so it takes longer for them to count. Those two both lean blue, both lean Biden. So that's why it's like it's up in the air. The we hate everyone vote. The Australian broadcaster called California, Washington, and Portland for Biden before polls closed. I think we all knew they were going to go that way beforehand. Those three states are pretty solidly. They're pretty solidly blue. You gotta something really, really crazy has to happen for it to go, for those to flip. I know Trump's crazy, but it ain't that crazy. A lot of these people are in on it. They're all in on it. But yeah, California, Oregon, and Washington going blue. Yeah, I'm looking at them now. It's like Biden's got a lead in the millions. Oregon was closer, but still a massive lead for Biden. But it's also like Louisiana, Oklahoma. These states all go Republican. No, I don't think anyone's really surprised by those because it's kind of, you just kind of know. Generally, you can generally get like a vibe. Not a vibe. You got research. What am I talking about? Oh yeah, I'm gonna talk about my totally scientific vibe. Vibes. That makes sense. Can I do this while streaming? Yes. It looks fine. All right. Cool. That crazy thing is Ronald Reagan. Yup. But remember, Ronald Reagan came out of California. There's more to it than that. Some of the things happening during the Carter presidency were pretty bad, pretty unprecedented. But that was a long time ago. Let's see. What does Tim Pool have to say? Nothing really juicy. Just more of the typical fake news. This is where the media finally breaks our country in half. Really? Because you've been the one doing a pretty good job about that, talking about civil war over and over. No one will trust anything they say as videos of shenanigans are flying around. We know they were in the bag for Biden, and now we have to trust them on what's happening in a contested election? Okay, Doug. Whatever you say. Yeah. Yeah, he's just... Oh yeah, this one. The lefties are salty. The lefties are all salty that they don't get videos of crying conservatives. Everyone else constantly mocks them for crying all the time. First reply is from that one video where he was freaking out. I love that one. I was like, we got a great one from you. Yeah. Let's see what's up with Sargon. Riley Reid for president 2020. I don't know about that. Does she even do anything outside of, you know, that? Like, is there anything of her talking about her political opinions? I have doubts. People are freaking out over placeholder birth dates. They think born on 1900 when one are voting. Oh god. We don't even put we don't write our dates like that. Tim Pool's never had anything of value to say. You're right. Yeah, even in his Vice days, he was dumb. I went back and like watched some of his like Occupy Wall Street stuff, like way back when, like old school stuff. I went back and watched some of it, and it's like you don't have much really insightful to say. He's just flying drones over people before everyone else had drones. That's it? He's just here talking to these people? There's nothing special or insightful here. So Sargon say something about it being decided in legal courts because Supreme Court will rule in favor of Trump. I have doubts. I have. There'll be There's already lawsuits going on, but I have doubts any of them will even make it to the Supreme Court. The way things look right now. Maybe. We'll see what happens. Oh yeah, Ian Miles Chung. Let's take a look. Oh yeah, he dyed his hair white. Oh man, he's freaking out. Wow. 2 tweets in the last minute. Yeesh. Relax, it's just dead people voting. Yeah, okay. You got a source for that, babe? Somehow I doubt it. Retweeting Jack Posobiec. What do we want? Fair elections. When do we want them? Now. Oh. I'm guessing by fair elections they mean only they get a vote. It's usually what they mean, right? Citation needed. After 4 years of calling for election integrity, the Democrats are now claiming voter fraud does not occur. Citation needed. Biden got more votes than Obama. Let that sink in. That wouldn't surprise me. We have more people in the United States now. It's like, oh man. Obama first ran in 2008. That's 12 years ago. There's a lot more people here now. Hold on. Obama 2008 election. I'm curious. I want to see this. Yeah, Obama won pretty decisively back then. Yeah. 368 electoral votes to 173. Yeah, that's pretty decisive. What's the popular vote? Yeah, popular vote 69 million. Nice. 69 million. And right now, Biden's at 72 million. Yeah, that sounds about right. Like this sounds kind of on par for the number of eligible voters. Trump had 68, has 68 million. McCain had 59. That sounds about right with population growth. I don't know why he'd freak out about that. Man, he is tweeting like crazy. Do y'all think, like, maybe I shouldn't make fun of him. I think something is genuinely wrong with Ian Miles Chung, like in his brain. First off, anyone who tweets this much, 313,000 tweets. Holy crap. Joined September 2008. That's a good long time, but man. What am I at? 2,000 tweets. 2,000 tweets over a little over 2 years. I don't even have anything good to say on Twitter. Whenever I tweet something out, it's like, it's stupid. I shouldn't have done that. Like, what could I tweet right now? What else have you got for me, Ian Miles Strong? Tweeted a lot. Democrats are cheating. Yes, this is happening. Okay. Turns out 118-year-old William Bradley voted via the absentee ballot. He died in 1984. Somehow, I have a doubt that this is the truth going on behind this. We'll see, though. No, we probably won't see. Probably nothing will come out about it. There may be something that's like, nope, this is just an error in the software, or nope, this guy is fucking lying about it. And then Ian Miles Strong's not going to follow up with it. Just retweeting random people saying dead people are voting? That's nice. Oh, tweets about peaceful protests. This woman was arrested for spitting into a police officer's face. She was arrested twice in the peaceful protests. Oh, so you just want... What is the point of this? Why? What, you just want brown people to get killed? Probably does. Retweeting Jack Pacific, retweeting some bullshit. Yup. They're waiting to see how many mail-in ballots they will need. Man. Ugh. Like, as someone who actually has taken statistics classes, this hurts my soul that so many people are so dumb. It's like, hey, okay, so how about this? So let's say you go to Vegas, right? You know, it's topical. Nevada, or all eyes are on Nevada right now. Let's say you go to Vegas. You're gonna play the roulette reel. Do y'all know the roulette reel? Let me pull up a roulette reel. Roulette table, roulette wheel. Yeah. It's these. It's like one of these, yeah? You know what I'm talking about? You got the felt thing over here you place your chips on, and then they drop the ball on this wheel that spins around. They grab one of the nice bars and it spins real fast, and the ball drops in one of these, and you get a payout depending on where you bet and where the ball lands, or you lose. You know what I'm talking about, right? So let's say you're so it's like a 49% chance to get red or black, right? Let's say you're betting red or black. 49%, let's cut out the zero. Let's say it's 50. Okay, 50% chance red or black. Let's say the wheel spins and 6 times in a row the ball lands on red, right? 6 times in a row now it's landed on red. It's unlikely, but it happens. It's definitely possible, and it happens. Okay, 6 times in a row. So the next time it's gonna land on black, right? It's bound to land on black now, right? 'Cause it's been red 6 times in a row. Wrong! It's still a 50-50 chance. That is a gambler's fallacy. I forgot the point of this. I'm abandoning this. That's one of the things you learn over, like, that's one of the things you go over and you learn, like, right when you're starting statistics. The way these things work, it's basic stuff. And sometimes it's like when you see people they don't understand it, even though you do, it's like, oh man, I'm dying on the inside. Democrats were warning about voter fraud and election manipulation for 4 years now, and now they're claiming it doesn't exist. Nope. Well, election manipulation, but while we have seen it, it's not manifesting in the ways you're claiming it is. Retweeting Charlie Kirk. I got some gas here. Hold on. You can't just keep finding ballots for Joe Biden 2 days after the election and then claiming that Trump is the one destroying our democracy. This is insane. Finding ballots? What do you bet he doesn't have a source for this? There's no source for this. Yeah, we're going to report this tweet. Where is this thing they're doing with finding ballots? It's just some bullshit they're making up because they don't like that it's not going their way. Finding ballots. We got a big pile of them to go through. We're not finding shit. Dead people are voting like there aren't numerous people with the same name voting. Well, that could be true too, but you know, the people making claims like this have already shown that like they're dishonest in like every possible regard, as long as it helps their side. So I'm not gonna take their claim seriously to begin with. Let's see, any update? Not seeing any updates. 14,000 vote gap in Georgia. Ooh, baby. Nevada's at 12,000. What? Female strong retweeting Ben Shapiro. Fascinating to watch the mood from Democrats this morning. Even though they believe Biden will win, they're sour. That's odd, because supposedly this election was about getting rid of Orange Man bad. That's a dirty secret. It wasn't. It was about power. Well, that's what every election is about, isn't it? Yeah. We're voting on who we want to have certain power. What the fuck does this mean? God. How do people think Ben Shapiro is a smart person? This is stupid. Also, it's odd because supposedly this election is about getting rid of Orange Man bad. You're not Orange. The whole phrase Orange Man bad is not supposed to be used as a noun. It's supposed to be a whole sentence. You're not even using it right. Oh man, these people. What? Oh boy. I've been on an uptick in content lately. I think I need to bully Ben Shapiro some more. What do y'all think of that? We're gonna do. Those seem to do the best videos like that. What do y'all think? I never did a thing talking about his BBC interview. It might be fun to go through that whole thing. Oh yeah, that whole thing. Let's see what I got here. Yes. Looking at my channel videos, most viewed video, Ben Shapiro is bad at debate. 18,000 views. Then PewDiePie, then Jordan Peterson, and then Ben Shapiro again. Scroll down a bit. Jordan Peterson, PewDiePie, Jordan Peterson, Ben Shapiro. Yep. Those bring in the most views. Gosh. That might be funny to just like... It's just like 1 month non-stop Ben Shapiro bullying. Oh boy. Any news? Oh shit! Judge dismisses Trump GOP lawsuit in Georgia. Oh. State court judge in Georgia dismissed the lawsuit filed Wednesday by the Trump campaign and the Georgia Republican Party, which claimed that late arriving mail ballots were being mixed in with ballots that arrived on time. The lawsuit included a claim from an observer who thought he saw evidence of such mixing. The judge today said there was no evidence that the ballots seen by the observer were actually received after cutoff for mail ballots. Oh. See? State court judge in Georgia dismissed it. See, it's that. Stuff like that, it's like, I don't think it's going to make it to the Supreme Court. None of them will. That makes me happy. Where are we at here? Nope, not seeing any more updates. Disappointing. Disappointing. Hold on, let's see if this libertarian person wants to chat. I doubt it. Oh, I'm disappointed, man. I wanted these people. Why is it that these people like never come on to debate? They always talk big shit on Twitter and Reddit, and then when it gets down to it, nope. They always chicken out. Oh yeah, I don't think I went over this. I should go over this. Here's a video from Maricopa County last night. It's me. This isn't me. I wasn't here. This is I know where this is. This is a ways away from me.
We want all Democrats, but it's not always being Democrats.
Are you Republican or Democrat?
The only people working in this building are Democrats.
Are you Republican or Democrat? I just got a simple question.
There's a lot more. This is just one thing. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yuck. Yuck. Look at this person here in the bottom right with her arm all out. Oh wait, no, that's a different guy with an arm. Oh, that looked like a Nazi salute. But Trump 2020, fuck your feelings. But you've censored the word fuck. Wait. Oh my god, I fucked this up. Yeah, Trump 2020, fuck your feelings, but you've censored the word fuck. This is antithetical to the purpose of the shirt, of the slogan. You fucked up. Oh my god, these people. Oh. What is this guy? Look at this guy's face. This is such a... Hold on. Let's just look at this for a moment. Let's look at this. This is art. This is... These people showed up at the center where they're counting votes because they're not happy that their orange man didn't win. He's so sad. He's so sad. Look at this guy's face. Look at this guy. Yeah. This guy right here, right in the middle. I fucked it up. Oh well. Let's just abandon this. This is stupid. Yep, they shut down the they stopped counting and they like the workers all went home because they were like it's too dangerous to be here. I hate to say this, but this election has made people like Sargon more important, people that thrive in cultural grievance and ignorant in policy. Well, I think people like that have always somehow found their way to be relevant. Ugh. Cultural grievance. They've always amped up this culture war bullshit. You don't have to go back very far to see more of it. They did a thing with like Oh my god. They were bad in the 90s too. It's like, oh, we're gonna burn all the Pokemon cards because we're letting Satan into the hearts of our children. And where the fuck did this idea come from? It's not based in reality. But nope. Some crazy people managed to use this satanic panic to leverage themselves to be relevant. Let's see. Oh, wait. What's this? Judge denies Trump lawsuit in Michigan. Oh, a state court judge denied a request from the Trump campaign, which asked Michigan, which asked Michigan, excuse me, to stop counting absentee votes until an election inspector from each party was present at each county canvassing board, and until surveillance video was available of each ballot box. She said the Trump campaign failed to offer solid evidence any laws are being violated. Yup. Ugh. That's what I like to see, baby. Oh, yeah. Oh. Well, how we looking? How we doing? Well, it's pretty much about the same as it has been for the last 24 hours. These last few places are getting close. Yeah. We're in the nail-biting final third act. Don't know. Could go either way. I don't know. Could go either way. Huh. Does Trump seem to be tweeting an eerily small amount, all things considered? Yes, it does seem like that. I don't know why that is. I mentioned that earlier. It seemed weird. Oh, man. $300,000 mail-in ballots are lost missing. What, in Florida? That came up. We'll see if anything comes out of that. I'm not seeing anything new here. Ugh. I'm so exhausted. Does anyone want to come on and talk? Anyone? Hop in the Discord if you do. I'm not seeing any. Alright, who else can we look at? The quartering is a good example. The quartering and his two gay black dads. Please join my Discord or find me on Parler. Yeah, okay. That's definitely not a website only used by Nazis. New video, please share. If Joe Biden wins the presidency, expect Washington to completely abandon the Section 230 reform. Expect deplatforming to increase, censorship to rise, and independent YouTubers to be pushed out. We are in trouble. Okay. The end for creators. Evil Joe Biden. Sargon. Tim Pool. Fashy Crowder. Sargon's already lost his platform multiple times because he can't stop tweeting porn at people and screaming the N-word. Tim Pool is probably fine. And Crowder is a homophobic bully. That would be nice. But YouTube has decided. YouTube's already made their decision on that. They said they're not gonna kick them. So I don't think so. Oh yeah, guys. Since you're watching, check out what I got. Oh, it's all dusty now. I found this at Goodwill. It's just 50 cents. So we're gonna save it for something special. I haven't 100% decided what I want to do with it, but we're gonna do something. I got dirty coins in it. Yeah, 50 cents at Goodwill. So I'm guessing either someone like one day they got really sick of Crowder and they're just like, I'm gonna get rid of this. Or like maybe they died and their grandkids were like, fucking go to Goodwill. I don't want this in my house. That's a sick cup. How did I steal it? Same way I steal everything. I just punch them in the nose and run away real fast. Just kidding. I can't run anymore. I don't know what we're gonna do with it. I've got a few ideas. I think it might be fun to like one thing I was thinking of, I think it might be really fun to make a video talking about Steven Crowder and his career, like a big long proper video essay talking about him, what he's done, his career. And progressively throughout the video, I keep breaking a different mug. Like you can go to like Goodwill and get like really cheap mugs, and if it's like chipped or something, it's even cheaper because people don't really want chipped or broken ones. And I think it'd be funny to just keep breaking different ones, and the whole time as I go through, I still got the Steven Crowder mug, and then it's like, oh, when am I gonna break it? When am I gonna break it? When am I gonna break it? And then I do in some fantastic way at the end. We can buy a stick of dynamite, maybe. Oh, there is a link on the YouTube About page. I thought there was one in the description of this video. There is one in the description of this live stream. Don't gaslight me. Quartering. I'm not seeing anything. Is Mia Khalifa hot? No. Weird. These fucking power-hungry states holding this country hostage for election results are a fucking embarrassment. No consistency at all. Now the fucks are saying they won't call for another week. Unacceptable. Well, I think we knew that was going to happen right away. Oh, look at this. Oh. Retweeting Project Veritas. Yeah, that's a good look for your credibility. Wait, someone asked me something. Hold on. Friend of mine thinks Georgia has a chance to turn blue. It might. There's a chance. There's a chance of anything, really. It's going to be close. It's going to be close. It's going to be very close. Power Hungry States looks at Arizona. Dog, we just built like a big new solar power plant out here. Okay. Quartering retweeted. I like how everyone is claiming the right is having a meltdown while screaming they're melting down. Sounds like projection for me. Just for reference, this is what a meltdown actually looks like. Oh no, no, no. You fool. This doesn't sound good. You sound upset. I'm live with Count Dacula. All right. Yeah, that's good. Joe Biden winning the presidency is going to accelerate the systemic removal of independent news from YouTube. It's going to open the floodgates of deplatforming, shadow banning, and demonetization. Support all tech. It's where the truth will be found. Wonder what his video actually has in it. I hate his videos. He's like a fat asshole. He doesn't say anything smart. He's retweeting sexy clowns? What the fuck is going on with this guy? What is wrong with this guy's head? Oh man. Alright. Give it to me, I'll go. What you got for me?
What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from The Quartering with
Uh-huh.
a bit of reflection if
Uh-huh.
the electoral stays the way
God, he looks... I shouldn't. Well, I teased y'all. He looks ugly.
it is.
He does. Look at this. This is just... Ugh.
And
See, people like him are why I don't want to grow facial hair. Like, my facial hair comes out kind of reddish orange like this. Mine is more curly, but I always think of fat neckbeard sexist losers like him whenever my hair gets a little bit grown out.
it will be accelerating my biggest fear,
Oh my god.
and that is the deplatforming of independent news here on YouTube. Channels like Tim Pool, Steven Crowder, even the young
You mean misinformation and fake news? Like, I'm fine with that being deplatformed.
Turks on the left.
Even the young
These are all
Turks.
important
Even the young Turks on the left. Okay, Doug.
channels to their respective audiences. And with
Yeah, none of these are independent news. All of them are like opinion and commentary. And a lot of them keep like you retweeting Project Veritas. Like,
Joe Biden,
okay, man.
Kamala Harris ticket, I believe strongly
Kamala.
that we are going to see a massive increase in the
Yeah.
censorious nature
I
of
get it.
big tech.
You're
They will
scared.
run
Why is he? Look at him like fidgeting. He's all
unopposed
nervous
for a
about
period of
this.
4 to 8 years, ramping up the removal of wrong thinkers, deplatforming people, taking away YouTube channels' abilities to make a living by removing
It's amazing people like him actually believe this shit.
monetization. These are very real issues right now that are going to get exceeded.
Because like if YouTube wanted, they could just remove all of them right now, and they wouldn't be held legally accountable at all. But they don't, because they don't care, because these people bring in money. I guess he doesn't. Oh, that is an unfortunate face I have paused it on. Oh man. But as I was saying, I really don't think he understands. I think he's just a scared little man.
exceedingly worse, and it will get worse
Yeah, he's got a BitChute link over there. Yeah, that's all you need to know, really.
at a more rapid rate now that big tech doesn't have to worry about anything anymore. They can just go about their business and get even more out of control.
Is
We're
this
basically
whole
seeing,
video like this?
because it's that important. I spend a lot of time promoting content and promoting alternative platforms because now
I think
a
it
lot of the
is.
nefarious acts of YouTube, of Twitter, of Facebook, my viewers, you know, right? You know,
It's 12
that
minutes of this.
it's hard. Look, my channel has completely stagnated now after this latest algorithm update. Why do you think that is?
Because you suck, Doc. No one fucking likes you. That's why your channel's stagnated. That's the easy answer.
Now, I know that people are unsubscribing because there were a lot of new subscribers for the Xbox contest. By the way, I'm still giving away an Xbox Series X. All you have
He has to fucking bribe his audience. I didn't expect this. This is content.
to do is be subscribed to the channel. I'll leave a link in the pinned comment below. There's only 2 days left until I pick the winner. So if you haven't entered yet, please enter now. It also rewards you for following me on other platforms. Please join my Discord. Get active in there. Follow me on Parler. You know, and not just me. Your favorite content creators. And if your favorite content creators aren't
Look at
embracing
him
alt tech, ask
fidgeting.
them why.
Oh my god.
It's literally never been easier. I'm not saying everyone has to give money to them like I do, but subscribe,
What else
please.
have you got?
Use the links in the description. If you're in a position to, consider
just
backing your favorite
Begging subscribing.
media is attacking independent creators. Look at this. If I do, so Insider wrote this piece, right? Let's just say YouTube election. Let's look at the news there. YouTube channels make money. YouTube accounts live stream fake results. YouTube, there's all these 3, 4, 5, 6 outlets covering it. Let's look at this.
Yeah. Okay. And
How many of these are there? 1, 2. Well, here's 2. CNET, Insider. If you read how they write, this is a hit piece on YouTubers. Some channels are able to make money via website anymore.
these people are just completely gone. Completely gone. But I'm done watching this. I don't think there's anything else interesting here. Oh, man. Well, I've seen enough of the cornering for today. I wonder what Steven Crowder is up to. Yep, he's retweeting the dead people are voting bullshit. Oh, the act of finding votes. Yeah, okay. Florida counted 10.5 million ballots in 2 hours. Trump won 51 to 48. Georgia's taken 2 days to count 48 million. Trump's margin is shrinking. Remarkable how Biden performs the best in states where counting takes more time. Steven Crowder really makes you think. Man, complete fundamental misunderstanding of statistics. I'm dying. Please, more Venn videos, please, please. Maya, you are far behind. I mentioned that half an hour ago. If you're half an hour behind me, you're not hearing this. I'll type in chat. Just roast the shit out of him until he responds, and then roast him some more. I'll just. Alright. There's a lot of what's Friday. The fuck is censorious. Get the fuck over yourself. Yeah. But and Cornering's made his career kind of talking around stuff like that, so doesn't shock me. Steven Crowder talking with actual fascist Dan Crenshaw. Retweeting Tim Pool. Oh man. This is wild. Oh boy. Crenshaw's Fash, I missed that. I actually wrote I never did this, but I wrote a whole script talking about him a while back. I don't know where I did. I don't know, it's saved in my Google Drives. I wrote a whole script talking about him and how fucking shitty and evil he is, but I never followed through with it. Maybe I should. Hold on. When is Dan Crenshaw up for re-election? He's like a... Oh yeah. He's like... If you look at like some of the conversations he's had with some interviews, some of the things he says is like he has an open contempt for democracy. Well, okay, maybe not exactly open, but it's very clear when you look at what he's saying. Oh boy. Also his district. Yeah. Dan Crenshaw's district. Texas 2nd Congressional District. This in green is Dan Crenshaw's district. Yeah, these are the people he represents. His district looks like this. Yeah, so don't tell me this is not. I think it's obvious what's going on here. This is part of Houston. Houston's like a blue area, and then look at all this outside of Houston is just shove it right in there. So we get a far-right Republican in office here. If that were... Listen, if you had a dog that looked like that, you'd put the dog down. It's like you got ran over with a steamroller. It's stretched out. Steven Crowder probably smells like bacon covered in shit. Oh god, he might. Hi Xena, I am Xena. I don't know. I don't like to speculate on this kind of thing, but I guess it's fair with Steven Crowder. Steven Crowder, like, he gives me gay vibes. I don't know. Something about him just feels kind of gay. I don't know how else to put it. It's like he's a far right in the closet. But if he came out and just said, yeah, actually I'm gay, might lose a lot of Mug Club subscribers. Anarcho-fascist communists. And just smash words together. That's disturbing. Yeah. I'm Dan Crenshaw's district. I'm sorry to say. I am so sorry to hear that, Robert. My deepest apologies. If you decide to run against him, I will endorse you. Maybe. Crowder gives me bullied in high school, now I compensate vibes. Oh yeah. I kind of feel like he was the bully in high school. The vibe I get is that he was the bully in high school, and he was always deeply insecure, like high school bullies are. But he never quite overcame that. Like most high school bullies grow up, and then it's like, okay, I was kind of shitty. And then they like settle down and get married. And then they just, maybe they're still assholes, but they're not quite like they were. But I feel like Crowder is one of those, like, I have feelings for this guy, and that makes me confused. So I'm gonna lean harder into the bullying. And he just kept doing that the rest of his life. He never learned how to stop. He calls Twinks the F-slur in bed and cries afterwards. I get the vibe he probably cries a lot. Any updates? I'm looking. Not seeing updates. Come on, Nevada, get your shit together. Alright, let me refresh the page. Maybe there's new news. Georgia's largest county finished processing absentee ballots. Results coming soon. Oh boy. Pennsylvania's county will continue counting ballots on Friday. Ooh. Clark County Registrar of Voters refutes Trump campaign claims of voter fraud in Nevada. Yup. He's claiming that in Nevada because Nevada's a lot closer. But you think like Arizona being on the border probably has like more illegal immigrants. I thought he doesn't like the illegal immigrants. Those are the reasons why there's fraudulent votes, isn't it? No, there's no consistency for these people. Oh, Pennsylvania ballots sent incorrect ballots. They had to reprint them. That makes sense. I read about that. I did read about that earlier. You guys might not like me. I think I need to throw SJWs under the bus. I don't hate them myself, but I don't see a path forward that's full of success electorally. You think? Like a lot of these Bernie or busters. There's no path for success with these people. They're willing to cut and run if they don't get their way. Well, I don't know if those are overlapping with SJWs like you say, but I don't know. Did Crowder not say he was bullied for being conservative? This sounds like a projection thing he would do. Thing is, if Biden does win, these pundits are going to facilitate people further right. We still don't know yet. That's going to happen regardless. That's how politics is. Politics is a never-ending battle, a never-ending war, never-ending fight. If Biden wins, they're going to lean hard into everything he does and say that. But if Trump wins, they're just going to keep going the same path they've been doing the last 4 years. You know, open conspiracy, crazy QAnon bullshit. I'd rather it happen with Biden than with this QAnon shit. Well, what's going on here? Oh yeah, Puerto Rico passed their referendum on statehood. That's exciting. I think if they get statehood, they'd only count as like, well, they get 2 senators. That would swing us blue. But I get the feeling, no, I know for a fact, Mitch McConnell wouldn't even call votes for them. Like he's been doing all this time. Ooh, speaking of which, take a look at the Senate race. I'm just quoting NBC. NBC has not called him, but 47 to 48. Oh, baby. So, start with Alaska. It says too early to call, but let's be real. That's a 30% lead. It's going to go Republican. Arizona, too early to call, but 5% lead. I'm going to call it. It's going to go to Democrat, Mark Kelly. North Carolina, 100,000 difference, probably Republican, but maybe. Too close to call. Georgia seat 1, 50% Purdue, 47% Ossoff, but Georgia seat 2 is leaning down So, assuming this kind of falls the way it's looking, that's 2 Dems and 3 Republicans. So that would be the same we have now: 51 GOP, 49 Dem. Fuck. That's not. Probably wouldn't change any. Shit. That means they'd never. There might not be a. Might not even get to be a vote on Puerto Rico statehood, thanks to Mitch McConnell. We might be able to force it through somehow, though. You know, well. And it doesn't mean we wouldn't win in 2 more years. Just need 1 more. We still have the House, though. That's stupid. Stupid, man. Republicans would never win again if all the overseas territories were states. Oh yeah. We should give DC and Puerto Rico statehood. Like, if none of the others, those 2 deserve it. They've got more. Like, Puerto Rico, I forgot their population. Puerto Rico population is 3.1 million. That's more than twice as much as Hawaii. Fuck, man. Or they don't get a say. They don't get a vote. They don't get a vote in the Senate. They don't get a say in the presidential race. That's bullshit, man. You know, they say this entire country was founded on taxation without representation, and they won't even do that. I think Washington, D.C. is more. At Washington, D.C., 600,000. More than Wyoming, though. They deserve it, too. Now, if I were, like, running the Democratic Party, the moment we get the chance, those 2 are getting statehood. We're gonna... That's what I'd do. Those 2 get statehood. We're never losing again. Well, we might lose some stuff again, but you know, it's the kind of thing they're doing. They're gonna fill the courts. They're not gonna even allow votes on justices, and they're gonna wait so they could pack the courts with all their own picks. Fine, you want to play like that? We're gonna play like that. There's nothing. No updates. GOP seeks to withdraw Montgomery County, Pennsylvania lawsuit. Exciting. Recount laws in key states in the presidential race. We should look at that. I don't know. I gotta pee. I'll be back. Skull. I return. You'll fight me? What do you fight me over? PR doesn't pay federal taxes. Don't care. Doesn't matter. P stream? Ha. Pun. Get a guitar stand? Probably should, huh? Let's see, anything new? Nope. Alright, what you got? Here are recount laws. Is this a video?
As the nation anxiously waits to find out who the next president will be, all eyes are on several key states that could ultimately decide the race. Now, ballots are still being counted in these battlegrounds, but results so far suggest tight margins between President Trump and Joe Biden. And if the final vote total is super close, candidates can request recounts in most of these states. So let's run through the recount rules in these battlegrounds, starting with that coveted blue wall that President Trump turned red in 2016. Wisconsin doesn't have automatic recounts, but candidates can petition one if the margin of votes is 1% or less. That's why the Trump campaign is planning to ask for a recount, even though Joe Biden is the apparent winner there.
1%. What are they at? Yeah, that's within 1%. That's 0.6 in Wisconsin. Oh boy. I think it'll probably still be Biden, but
there. And by that, we mean Biden has won the race, but the final results could depend on confirming vote totals or a potential recount. Now, if that happens, Wisconsin has 13 days to retally the votes. Now, Michigan does have automatic recounts if the margin is 2,000 votes or less. That's a very slim margin.
Yeah, that's what I thought. It was really... Yeah, that ain't happening. Michigan's too far ahead. That's like, ooh. Yeah, that's a 150,000 point lead. That's too much.
NBC has called Biden the apparent winner in the state, and he leads by at least 60,000 votes. But a candidate can also request one within 2 days of canvassing if there is evidence of fraud or errors. In either case, the process would need to be completed 39 days after the initial votes were certified. And in Pennsylvania, where we're still waiting on more than 1 million votes as of Wednesday, an automatic recount goes into effect when there's a difference of half a percentage point or less. That process would need to be finished by November 29th. As for the candidates, 3 elections.
I bet this happens. Yeah, I bet it's gonna happen that way. It's close. It's like 1.7% difference right now. It's gonna be close.
Electors can petition a recount in a contested district if they claim mistakes were made. Now let's zoom out of the Rust Belt and zoom in on Georgia. No automatic recounts here, but candidates can ask for one if the margin is within 0.5%.
Yeah, that's probably going to happen too. Yeah, it's 0.3% right now. Oh boy. This is going to go on for a couple of weeks, isn't it?
They have 2 business days after county certification to submit the request. And in North Carolina, no automatic recounts here either. Candidates can make a request if the margin is within 10,000 votes, based on how many people voted in the state. And if an initial machine recount doesn't change the results, a hand-to-eye recount can be requested as well. And like North Carolina, Nevada also...
What's North Carolina? Yeah, 80,000. I don't think it'll happen.
Also doesn't have automatic recounts, but the state does allow losing candidates to petition one regardless of margin. Requested recounts need to take place within 10 days. Now, Arizona is the outlier here. It's the only state we're watching that doesn't allow candidates to request a recount.
Oh, really?
That means automatic recounts are the thing to watch here if the margin is within 0.1%. It is 2020, so anything is possible, but...
I didn't know that. What are we at? It's like, that's more than 2% though. That ain't happening. Wow. That's fun. Oh boy. Ugh, I'm dying. Well, could go either way. I bet. Yeah, I bet we'll see some recounts then. Nevada. What, Nevada? What was that? Nevada, Wisconsin, and Georgia will probably have recounts. Oh my god. Nail biting. 3 states having recounts because they're that close. Wow. That's new. That's not happened before. Whew. This is exciting. Oh man. Whew. Could go either way, huh? So what else is going on? Someone's running a fucking vacuum cleaner. Doesn't look like it's coming up though. Damn, could go either way. I don't know. The president after Biden will be worse than Trump. Trump is a byproduct of the material conditions that currently exist as a result of late capitalism. Maybe. I don't know. Could go. I don't. That seems so far out. I don't. We should prepare for the worst for that, but I don't know. I really don't know. Wouldn't surprise me if we try to get like another WWE person, like another WWE World Wrestling Federation. Yeah, like Tucker Carlson. Yeah. Doesn't mean they'll win. We'll see what happens. If we can get Puerto Rico and DC statehood, that will go a long way. The thing is, though, Trump is essentially requesting recounts like Al Gore did, where there was clearly consistency in his request, at least the way they worded it. Yeah, they're so incompetent. His people are so incompetent now because he's fired everyone decent. It wouldn't surprise me if everything just gets thrown out. Yeah. Late capitalism. Not going anywhere, buddy. It's easier to imagine the end of the world before the end of capitalism. I don't know. I just don't know. I know what I do know when I hear people talk about like revolution. It's like shit ain't fucking happening. Let's be real. People like to glamorize revolution, but nah. Oh yeah, today's the 5th of November. That's the Guy Fawkes thing. Don't fucking care. Don't care about that. Nope, nope, nope. Oh. What do we got? I keep refreshing the page, nothing's fucking happening. I don't know what I expect to change. Nevada's 12,000 difference. Oh man. Nope.
Us together as
Oh
Americans.
right. I'm gonna share this. This meme showed up earlier. All right.
Us together as Americans is so much stronger than anything that can tear us apart. So let me be clear.
I love little things like that. Oh goodness. Robotization will bring the end of capitalism. Stephen Hawking said it. Well, I think we'll see different. We'll see difference. We'll see a different world, that's for sure. But I can't guarantee anything. I'm not seeing nothing. There's not going to be any new updates for a while. The goals of the left could easily be met under a capitalist framework. We don't need to scare off the normies by going for extreme system changes. I agree. Most people aren't really. They don't fucking care. They just want. They want their pills. They want their food. They want to live their lives. Soak dem over demsock. No one even cares the difference between those two. They don't. They look at that and it's like it's the same thing. To them they don't care. One thing I'm worried about is how radicalized Republicans have become. I'm worried more people are either becoming neocons or alt-righters. Yep. I don't know. Best we can do is maybe best we could do is make more Ben Shapiro content, I guess. What's Vosh up to? He's live, right? He's got to be live. It said he was live. Where is he? Yeah, Nevada Cat Climbing. Let's go.
To be embraced.
What's he doing? He just talking to people? I don't know how he does it. Well, I mean, I know how he does it. It's because I just have health problems. He does, but he doesn't. It makes it different. Alright, I don't see shit. Oh well. They'll probably only met a handful of people that were openly neocons or alt writers. Once you've met one, you met them all. They're nut jobs. Yeah, they don't. You try to talk to them, and it's like they don't quite realize like just how fucking far off base they are. But what do you do? What do you do with it? Nothing you can say to them is going to break through to their skulls. Nothing you can say is going to change their minds. What do you do? I worry about that too. I worry about the future of where they're going to go. But at the same time, try not to stress too much about reaching them or changing their minds, because you're just better off trying to reach everyone else instead. Oh man, there's nothing you can say that's gonna change their minds. It's so sad. So sad. Oh, Donald Trump has not tweeted anything recently. That's kind of weird. Buckle up. The next 2 months are next 2 months are going to be terrible. Yeesh. Like, seriously, there was one I met in the 12th grade where I tried to convince him that eugenics doesn't make sense because Gautam didn't follow the scientific method and he didn't even follow Mendel. You're not going to convince him. The only recipe for these people is to utterly smash them and defeat them. Oh, I keep yawning. I'm just so tired. Oh my god. I'm just falling asleep. Holy shit. This is life now, I guess. Just tired all the time. Let's open Black Mesa. Let's see what we can do. Let's speedrun Black Mesa. That's not happening. I can't wrap my mind around speedruns. Whoa. Just almost dozed off there. Keep up the hat. He tried to come up with a half-assed answer where he stated that means every scientific discovery before the method, but the scientific method is just trial and error. Yeah, I agree. Yes, it is. More or less. It's like trial and error, and I think this will happen, so we're gonna try this to test that. well, that either did or did not happen. And so much of eugenics was just like, no, I want this to happen this way, so I'm going to ignore the evidence that does or doesn't support that. You know, motivated reasoning. Game capture. What's that look like? Yeah, it looks good. I don't know why it's not putting the game above. That's stupid. It shouldn't be doing that. And that it ignores mutation. Well, it's Genix. You can't expect them to understand it. What do I got here? I got some food. I got cookies. I don't want cookies. It's too much sugar today anyway. Oh man. Oh goodness. This is not gonna end for a few weeks, is it? That's okay. Are you still in contact with him? You should send him to my channel. Have him debate me. That would be funny. I doubt he'd do it. These people never do it. Wonder if I can find people freaking out. It would be fun, but I don't see anything else beyond the basic stuff. Uh-huh. No, I don't, because he's talked to one of my own friends. Yep, that tracks. That makes sense. Makes perfect sense. Alright. So, it's been 2 hours. This is good content, I guess. This isn't gonna change anything. Let's end the stream, yeah? Unless y'all want to watch me play Black Mesa. Y'all don't want to watch that. Y'all haven't subscribed for that. Alright. This has been fun, everyone. Take care of yourself. Don't stress out too much. This is probably gonna carry on for another week or two, so don't let it get to you too much, you know? Whoops, I did not mean to join that. Don't like sit there refreshing the page. Try not to get too stressed out about it. Just don't worry. Don't worry, be happy. This may go on. Here's the hair for y'all to see. This is probably going to go on for another couple of weeks. It's probably going to be recounts. Yeah. You know how it goes. Take care, everyone. Don't get an aneurysm. Those are not fun. They suck. And, you know, be safe. Look after the ones you care about. Look after your friends and family, those you care about. You gotta be strong. You gotta live and take care of yourself. If nothing else, you can do that. Alright. This could still go either way. Don't let your hopes get crushed too much. If there's any crazy update, I'll try to get something out. Try to stream tomorrow. We'll see how I feel. I may very well be exhausted.